What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Brown Kingston, man. We back at it. It's another Lakers pregame. So we're doing a pregame right now. You know, we're talking about LA. We're down 0-1 to the Rockets, bro. Yo, the tallest guy they have is 6'7". It's crazy how we just get out our game because they're small. So we think that, all right, they're small, so we can post up. But I feel like that's not the right thing to do. I feel like we need to just play our game, and it's gonna end up being in our favor because we're bigger. If we just play our normal game, whatever pick and roll, we're gonna get more possessions. We're gonna get offensive rebounds. Imagine this: we tied with the Rockets with rebounds. We tied with rebounds, bro. Last game. I guess we had an 8-day layoff. I mean, it's rest, but it's a little bit of rust as well. But I felt like we just did very poorly. It kind of looked like the game where we played against the Blazers when we just came back, when we had a little layoff and they were fighting to get into the playoffs, and they won, and we won 4 after that. I don't feel like we're gonna win 4 games straight, but I think we're probably gonna win at least 2 games in a row and see what happens. But I just feel like the last game our big men just didn't step up, man. We let the Rockets push us around with PJ Tucker and even James Harden. Like, it's crazy. James Harden that doesn't play defense, he's playing defense now. Like, the Rockets have the highest rated defense in the bubble so far. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to believe. We used to think that they're not a defensive team. You know, at least they used to be a non-defensive team. I can't even fucking talk right now. But, excuse my language. But there's no way they should like be even with us on the rebound boards. Like, there's no way we should be able to dominate this team on the boards. I did listen to Laker Nation. He said he was gonna. He watched the video again. He said he felt like we should stay big, but I honestly feel like we should start AD at center, Kuzma at power forward. Danny Green at small forward, or LeBron is at small forward, Danny Green, and Caruso at point guard. Because Caruso and LeBron, believe it or not, they have I'm not sure if the bubble, but before the bubble, Caruso and LeBron, they had like the highest plus minus, or the highest points per possession with that duo on the court for any duo, even more than more than AD and LeBron. So Caruso, for some reason, that guy impacts the game, man, a lot. He probably has the highest plus minus on the Lakers. So Caruso right now, he's not scoring a lot. At times he fouls, silly fouls. Doesn't get a lot of fouls, but I feel like Caruso is just a solid player. He's smart. He's like an old school player, but he's young. I think he's like 23, 24, about 23, 24, I think. But Caruso, man, for some reason, he impacts the game. His plus minus is always like 20, 18, 15, and he scores like 5, 6 points. So that shows you, like, the game of basketball is not all about scoring. This guy, he impacts the game, and he doesn't score a lot. Kuzma started to show me signs of good defense. He needs to do that more consistently. I feel like the last game, he got burned a lot. Like, everyone, if you watch the tape, everybody drove past Kuzma. If not, he fouled them or something like that. He no steals. Like, he didn't had a good game. And normally, if his defense is not there, he'll pick it up on offense. But nothing wasn't there tonight. So I need at least something to be there from Kuzma, if not both. You need to be there at least offensively, if not defensively. LeBron, I feel like LeBron, honestly, I've been watching LeBron for a while, man. And this game felt like a feel-out game. It felt like a feel-out game. Like, if LeBron loses a lot of game ones, he just keeps losing game. I don't know, like, I guess he loves playing with his food, but it's just crazy how a lot of times when he loses game one, the world is ending. The media just comes out and like, hey, LeBron's in trouble, this, that. Like, it's crazy. It's been happening for the last, like, since LeBron Not when he was in Cleveland, but when he went to Miami. As soon as he went to Miami, every time he loses game one, it's just like the world is going to be over. Even after that, when they had evidence that, all right, he loses game one, but these teams don't stand a chance. It's better off for you allow LeBron to win game one, so you could probably have a chance to come back. But if you beat him game one, your chances are you're not going to win based off of history. So I don't know, man. I'm not worried about losing the first game, but I didn't like the coaching as well. Rondo just came back. He played 25 minutes. I didn't like how they left him out there to dry. You know, you gotta put him in stretches. He's not as fit as, you know. When I was watching, I can see that his legs are not there. You know, he's trying some crazy. He tried a crazy layup. Excuse me. Just ate some good rice and peas. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta digest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay strong. Gotta stay big. You know what I'm saying? All right. Neither here nor there. But Rondo, man, he has to stay. He has to stay ready. But also the coaching staff has to do a better job. And I put Rondo in better position to score. Simple as that. They can't mix LeBron and Rondo. They have to let Rondo play with AD for now. Let him worry about AD and not be out there standing on the three-point line because they don't guard him. So when he's out there with LeBron, he's clogging the paint more. You know, like no one is gonna go out there with Rondo. They're gonna take their chances from him hitting like 1 out of 5 threes, something like that, 2 out of 5. You can live with that because at the end of the day, their defense is suffocating our offense because everyone's just sucking in the paint and allowing Rondo to shoot. And the only way that offense works if Rondo shoots the ball every single time. Say on 10 possessions. Every possession that they allow Rondo to shoot, you have to shoot. You have to shoot. You have to let him pay because if you don't shoot sometimes, then they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it again. So you have to make sure that you take that shot. But the thing is, we're not all confident that Rondo is gonna make that shot right now. So for right now, he just came back. He needs to, he needs to be aggressive, but also the coaching staff needs to not put him and LeBron on the court at the same time because they do the same thing. And sometimes, I mean, right now LeBron's shooting better. Sometimes teams, they don't really give him that much space, but Rondo, his defenders in the paint when he's on the three-point line. That can't work. So we got to step up. We got to step up the defensive energy. I kind of like what we did on Harden, even though he scored like 35. But we did kind of let their offense get out of whack. And we shot too many threes, and we didn't make any. We shot like 30 threes, and we made like 10 or something like that. If that, like 8 threes. Because 10 out of 30 is not horrible, but we probably made like 8. So we just got to do better. I feel like we're going to win this game. I honestly feel like we're going to dominate this game. Because depending on, if we start AD at center, there's no way Houston could beat us. Because we have the best small ball lineup in the league. AD, Kuzma, LeBron, Danny Green. You can mix Danny Green or whoever, but Caruso at point guard. Danny Green or KCP or whoever could fill that spot. Maybe more Keith Morris to go a little bit bigger. But man, I don't see how anyone's gonna beat this team. I mean, the layoff, yeah, Russ, whatever. Same thing happened last series, and we won 4 games in a row. So let's look what's going to happen tonight. Tonight is going to really show you what the Lakers are made of. If we dominate this team, and Russell Westbrook had like 20-something, had a 3. So normally I don't expect that from Westbrook. I expect when palms get sweaty, Westbrook to just like turn the ball over like he always does. You know what I'm saying? Like Westbrook and Harden, they beat LeBron game 1 before when they're on the same team. Remember? LeBron's first championship, I think. Yeah, his first championship against OKC Thunder, against crying KD, Westbrook, and Harden. All right. So that's my video for today, man. Appreciate you guys checking in. Make sure you guys drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. We're going to be doing this more often. You know, we were under construction for a little bit. I was busy working out, getting myself in shape, work, my business, everything. But we're gonna be doing this more often. We're back. We're gonna be back again tomorrow, and definitely tune into this game, man, and pay attention to how the Lakers play. Pay attention to the rebounding margin. Pay attention to how we use